All right, y'all, let's talk about how to use the debt snowball method for paying off debt. But I want to tell you how I got into debt and how I got out of debt. Okay. So, like many millennials, I was living paycheck to paycheck for a long time, essentially 10 years. All of my 20s, I was truly just spending my money on what mattered to me: brunches, happy hours, trips. And it wasn't until like my living situation got serious that I realized that, okay, I need to pay off this debt and I need to find a way to pay off this debt so that I'm not looking like I'm on a struggle bus in my 30s, 40s, and beyond. And so I ended up sitting down for 2 years to just press reset on all things. And eventually I started telling my story around like paying off the debt, over $80,000 in student loan debt in particular, purchasing my first home, which is now an investment property, and generating passive income, which is money that you don't have to work for. And so that is where Maximize Money came from. And that is the brand that I use to, ultimately encourage women through my financial education platform to transform their money mindset and start believing and acting in what's possible for them financially. Because I believe that we work hard enough and it's time for our money to work for us. And so in this video, again, we're going to talk about how to use the debt snowball method for paying off debt. As you can see, I paid off my loans. I paid off all of my debt outside of my house. So I want you to do the same. And I'm going to give you one strategy that you can utilize in this video, which is this debt snowball method. And so what is the debt snowball method for paying off debt? So that is essentially the method that will allow you to pay off the smallest debt first. And so whether you have, credit card, student loans, car note, all the things, you're going to use all of them, but you're going to prioritize the one that has the smallest balance left on it. So you're still making payments across all of your other debt, but any excess goes to that smallest debt. Okay. So I think I have an example here. Yep. So what is the snowball method for paying off debt? Here's an example right here. So let's say we're focused on the smallest balance. We have a credit card for $5,000. We have a personal loan for $1,000, and we have a private student loan for $10,000. All that matters is truly this category, not the interest rate, not the monthly payment. It's this category right here. And so if we go off of the debt snowball method, which is prioritizing paying off the debt with the smallest balance first, we would go after this personal loan, y'all. And this is different than what you see my videos as, because I know that usually I'm sitting here talking in my green chair over there. But today I felt like I needed to teach and give y'all some visuals to watch. So if you aren't watching this like on screen on your phone, then you might want to pause what you're doing and watch it so you can follow along with me and take some notes, because this is helpful. So as I mentioned with the snowball method, you pay off the smallest debt, or the debt with the lowest balance or smallest balance first. And obviously you get these other benefits that I'm going to talk about a little later. So once that's knocked out, then you would go after the credit card, which has the next smallest balance, and then finally the student loan. So how can I use the debt snowball method for paying off debt? You can use it in many ways. Again, you can use it to pay off your credit cards, your student loans, personal loans, car notes, all the things. Okay. I have done this. My clients have also done this. I have had people with medical debt. I have had people with personal loans, like any loan or any debt you have can be utilized for this. So as I mentioned, student loans, car notes, credit cards, there's no limit to it. All you have to do is get clear on like, okay, what are all of my debts and how do I figure out which one has the smallest balance left? And essentially you pay the minimum balance on all of them, but then you put the excess towards that loan that has the smallest balance. So let's go back to this example here of the credit card, personal loan, student loan. You will pay the minimum payment, which is 150, 200, 225. You will pay that minimum payment across all of them, and then put an extra 50, 25, whatever towards his personal loan, because the goal is to get this $1,000 done so that you only have to prioritize the credit card and the private student loan. So hopefully that makes sense. Comment in the chat if this makes sense for you, and comment which debt you owe. Maybe give me your category so I can help you to determine a strategy for yourself as well. So again, like I mentioned, I have paid off all types of debt, and I've helped my clients pay off different types of debt as well. But I will say it takes discipline and it takes a plan. You can just sit there and look at your numbers, but if you're not willing to really observe like how you're spending and where your money is going, you're never going to make the change. So I say here that your lifestyle is going to have to change. I've told my clients this. Things are just going to have to adjust in your life. And that's not to say you eat noodles and noodles every day, baby, but you're going to have to make some changes, you know? And once you see that debt amount drop, you're going to be encouraged to keep going. So people have had to learn how to do their own hair sometimes. They've had to learn how to do their own nails. Like some of my friends, Lord Jesus, my clients have become my friends. But some of my clients have had to slow down on their travels, or they learn how to travel with credit cards like I do and earn those points and redeem those points for free miles. That's my Luxury Living on a 9 to 5 Budget Masterclass, something completely separate. But if you're interested, comment below or click the link in the description to grab the masterclass. It's immediate access and it's 90 minutes of pure gems. So the third tip on how to get started with paying off debt, how to get started with the debt snowball method for paying off debt is to list all your debts from smallest to largest and include the interest rate, the minimum payment, the due date, and the balance. You need all of the details because you're not going to be able to prioritize it if you don't have these details available. So again, do it from smallest to largest. So let's say you have a credit card for 1,000, you have a car note for 5,000, you have student loans for 10,000. List it in that order and then obviously attach the interest rate. Like you need a spreadsheet for all of this. The interest rate, the minimum payment, the due date, and the balance, because the balance is really what you're going to pay attention to determine like, okay, how soon can I pay this off with this debt snowball method? You know, if I have $1,000 and I'm paying the minimum balance across all three of these debts that I have and putting any excess that I'm making room for, you know, towards this credit card, you know, which has a $1,000 balance, then I'm going to know that any extra money I get goes towards that. So number 2 is to make the minimum payments on all debts, which I've just mentioned. Don't neglect any other debts, baby. If the minimum balance is the minimum balance, just pay it because you want to keep things up to date. You know, you don't want to get even further down in your debt. Third is to put the excess or make room for extra to put towards that smallest debt. So again, you may need to start spending less in certain categories, doing your own hair, doing your own nails, shopping off season. That's a tea that I give my clients all the time because I got a lot of I call them baddies. You know, the baddies who got the nails that match the purse, that match the hair, that match the clothes, and they be running it up on Shein, baby. And I'm like, baby, listen, I'm not telling you not to be a baddie, but you need to learn how to shop with strategy, okay? So what y'all don't know is that you actually can get the things that you see on Shein fall wear in the summer for much cheaper. In the spring for much cheaper. So you already know. You don't have to follow nobody else's trends. You know what the look is, or you know what your look is going to be. So buy off season so that you can spend less money. I'm not going to never tell you not to do it, but do it more strategically. And that's a tip that I've given many of my clients, and that's helped them to free up more money. Next is to recycle that process until the smallest debt is paid off. So you pay that minimum balance across all debts, put that excess that you were spending on other things towards that smallest debt, and then boom, credit card, $1,000 gone. Now you can focus on the $5,000 for the car note and the $10,000 for the student loan, and just recycle that process over and over. The minimum balance on everything, putting extra towards that next smallest balance until everything is gone. And then again, move on to the next debt. So car note done, credit card done. Now we tackle the student loans. And again, you just go after the smallest debt and you pay off that balance until everything is gone. So the downside of using the debt snowball method for paying off debt is that it takes longer because you're prioritizing the smaller debt. So you're going to be taking a little longer to make everything happen and everything get clear, but it's good for people who are, you know, looking for quick wins. If they want to see that $1,000 gone, then it's gonna make you feel good. You're gonna want to stay committed to the process, but you will end up paying more in interest because of the longer time frame. So that 15%, that 20%, you're gonna be paying it every month because you're still having this balance. But the good news is that it's only 2 loans left versus the 3 that you started with. So don't let that deter you. Most of my clients start with the debt snowball method for paying off debt because it's the most realistic and they want to see those quick wins. They want to see that one line of credit gone. They want to see the car note gone. And it doesn't matter if it takes longer. I'm seeing these quick wins and I'm encouraged to keep going. So one of my clients, she had recently paid off her debt and her student loans, and she utilized the debt snowball method. I gave her a year because she didn't have large balances on both of those. She got it done in 8 months. So it's possible, you know, and eventually you move on to the other side of debt payoff, which is the debt avalanche method. But I'm talking about that on next week's video. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe because I'm sure you're gaining stuff from this. And I'm trying to hit 1K, y'all, by the end of the year, end of our Lord 2024. So I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things, baby. I don't mind begging. Everybody else trying to keep it cute online, I'm begging at this point. So please like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. Please, I'm thanking you in advance. This is free content, y'all. I'm not asking for nothing but some engagement, okay? Next is, are there any other ways besides the debt snowball method for paying off debt? And yes, there is. It is the debt avalanche method, and I will talk about that on next week's video. So make sure you stick around. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I'm not too proud to beg. I ain't too proud to beg like TLC, okay? And in order to, really maximize this debt snowball method for paying off debt, you have to have a spending plan, y'all. I have a free spending plan template that is linked in the description. I use this, my clients use this, and it essentially is a way for you to start plugging in your numbers according to what you are spending already. So you put in your debts at the top, you put in any kind of expenses, your rent, mortgage, any repairs, security system, utilities, all the things. You have fun because I want my clients to enjoy their lives. Okay. So there's a section for fun stuff. If they like to shop, restaurants, I want them to list everything. Don't leave nothing off. That Amazon purchase, put it on here. That Shein purchase, put it on here because we look at their spending plans every single month. Okay. I want to know what you did and I want you to feel some kind of way. And I want you to know that I'm here to hold you accountable. I'm not judging, but we're going to make a plan to make the next month better than the last. And then the section you don't see here is a goals section because eventually the debt that they have is paid off. They start saving more, they start investing, they start traveling more because they have more money. And so this is available for free in the description. The link is in the description. It is my free spending plan template. Again, I use it. My clients used it. And I will be doing free spending plan templates on this channel. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I think November, y'all. Don't hold me to it. Hold me to it. Put in the chat, not in the chat, put in the comments. We want the spending plan reviews. Okay. If I see that, then I'm gonna know that I need to prioritize it. But the goal is not to put people on Front Street. The goal is to show people that you're not the only one looking to do better with your money. And hopefully as you watch these reviews, you feel more inclined, number one, to hire me as your financial educator, okay, your accountability partner to help you get your money together. And two, to recognize different ways that you can start to utilize your money better because I'll be doing these anonymously. I'm probably going to make up a name for someone, but there's not, as you can see, you don't know who this is. You don't know whose spending plan this is. It's just general stuff. And so that's what it's going to be for you. You're not going to know that this is Brittany from Texas's, spending plan. But the goal is awareness and the goal is to show you how to manage your money better. And ultimately the goal is for you to come up with my clients. Okay. Again, I'm not too bad. I'm not too proud to beg. I'm not too proud to beg. So grab this for free. Link is in the description because I want to help you get your money right. Okay. You can't pay off debt if you don't know what's going on with your money. You can't save if you don't know what's going on with your money. You can't start investing if you don't know what is going on with your money. So this is an important factor of money management. Okay. So that is linked in the description for you. And then if you are interested in working with me, I have 3 ways. Number 1, the spending plan template, which we just spent a lot of time talking about. That is free to download. And I promise you in less than an hour, you will get clear on what is going on with your money, how you can save more, how you can find room to pay off more debt, and really just get your affairs in order. I want you to take charge of your money and give your money a responsibility. That way it's not just feeling like each month you are struggling to manage it. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're carrying all these large balances. It doesn't have to be like that. Like I told y'all, I had over $80,000 in student loan debt. I couldn't even afford to live on my own. Life had to change for me, and it started with me addressing my money beliefs, which is what I always do with my clients. We start with what do you know about money? What have you learned about money? What has been normalized about money? And then we get into the actual numbers once we unblock those mental shifts that we needed to happen. 2 is my luxury living on a 9 to 5 budget masterclass. So again, for the girlies who like to travel, many of my clients found me because I talk a lot about how much I love traveling and how I'm able to book all of my flights for free. All of my flights for 2024 have been free. And I give you my strategy for turning your everyday purchases. It can be paying a gas bill. It can be purchasing gas for your car. It can be paying utilities. It can be getting groceries. I show you how to use all those purchases and earn points on them, and then you redeem those points for free, for miles and points, and those points are often redeemed for free flights. So I have one of my clients in particular. Hopefully, I remember to put her video on this page. Probably not, because the focus here is debt payoff. But she was able to book 4 flights. Okay, after taking my master class, she realized that she already had some points. You know, she already had a card and she just wasn't utilizing her card right. And now she uses her card for every single purchase, assuming that she has the money. Okay, I told her, don't be just running your card up if you ain't got the money to pay it off. I don't want you carrying no balances. But she was able to book 4 flights for her family to go to Chicago this summer with this strategy, y'all. She purchased my money masterclass and took action. Again, I'm all about action. I'm not about fluff. I'm going to give y'all the tea, and I'm going to help y'all understand how to manage your money so you can reach these goals and just live more comfortably, you know? So that is linked in the description as well. It's my money masterclass. It's for my 9 to 5 earning girlies who want to live a luxury life and actually be able to afford it. You know, not going into debt to take these trips to buy these things, but learning how to utilize different accounts, different cards, and be financially sound with them and earn the points so that you can redeem them for free flights, discounted hotel stays, like all the things. Turning your everyday purchases into free flights is what I like to say. And then lastly is my one-on-one coaching for 9 to 5 earning women. This is called my Master Your Money sessions. It is 3 months of us working together, you know, and this is for you if you are tired of consuming different strategies, tired of figuring out on your own, tired of consuming all these different pieces of content and it not coming together for you, and being ready to implement a personalized strategy for your money, for your lifestyle, for your goals. You and I work together, you and I only, unless you want your husband or somebody to be with it too. But like, we spend 3 months together, like putting a plan together to reach one big goal that you have. That can be paying off debt, that can be increasing your savings, that can be buying the home, or that can be just getting better with money management and understanding how you can manage it better, but needing some accountability, which is where I come into play. So we work together every single week for 3 months, and then you still have access to me 3 months after that for any questions and challenges that you have. So that is available as well. I'm accepting new clients on my wait list because I don't have no capacity right now. But if you want to be prioritized, if you're like, yes, girl, like I don't want to move into the new year struggling the way that I'm struggling, I want to pay off this debt, I want to save, I want to just get my money right, then Master Your Money is great for you. It's one-on-one coaching, just you and I, offline, handling our thug thizzle, okay? So I'll include the link to that in the description as well. It's right here. But yeah, if you want to work with me, if you want to get your coins together, baby, I'm the girl for you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with some friends. I'm trying to hit 1K, y'all. I'm trying to monetize. I am maybe, what, 180 people away as of, what's today? September 28th. I'm trying to monetize, hit 1K by the end of the year, and I'm about 2,000 hours short of my watch time goal. So please watch all the other videos too. Okay, I have another one next week on the other method for paying off debt, the debt avalanche method. But for now, please just consume what's on here, y'all. Like, I don't mind begging. I really don't mind begging. My win is your win, okay? I love it. I'm thankful. And I will see you guys on the next video. Please comment below any questions that you have. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.